Happy New Year, friends. It is 2022. 22. 22. Call me Lil Taylor, okay? Period. Call me Lil Taylor. Happy New Year, friends. I hope you all had a very safe and fun New Year's. I hope you brought it in with the ones that mean the most to you, or if you brought it in alone, that's okay too, because listen, that peace, baby, peace is power, okay? So I hope you all had a blessed and happy New Year. We are a couple days into the new year now, and I know you've seen a lot of content on your timeline about how people are setting their goals, vision boards, and just new things, new inspiration for the new year, because this is the time of year where everyone gets hype, everyone gets these new ideas, new goals in place, and then we work our way to achieve them, right? Yeah, so I trust that you've been doing the same thing, and if you haven't yet, that's okay. We only a few days in. You got time. Better late than never. Because I'm a firm believer that it's not about how you start, but how you finish. And as believers, we know that where there's no vision, the people perish. So I definitely encourage you to write it out, make it plain, and make it happen. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Kalesha, and in today's video, I'll be doing a 2021 recap, review, reflection, whatever you want to call it, and I'll be sharing some of my personal goals with you for the upcoming year. I encourage you to stick around to the end of today's video so that you can see how I decided to do my vision board this year, because this is super different for me, but I think it's going to be way more effective, and I'll explain it at the end of the video, so stick around, okay? But without further ado, let's just hop right into the reflection. So the great thing about reflection is that it gives the brain an opportunity to pause amidst the chaos, sort through experiences, and create meaning. This meaning becomes learning, which can then inform future mindsets and actions. Now, with these reflections, we're not getting super deep. Yeah, I'm gonna hit some things. Again, I said I wanted to share the highs and lows. But I mean, no matter if it's a lot of fun I had in the year or a lot of, low moments I've had in the year, either one of them can be used to learn something. Everything that we go through is to help us get through something else. So let's just hop right into January of 2021. So I always have mixed emotions during the end and the beginning of the year, because 2 years ago, that's when I lost my daughter Rain. I have a couple videos on my channel about my stillbirth experience. If you haven't already seen those videos, I'll be sure to link the playlist. But it has been 2 years, and as I'm sitting here filming this today, it's actually her second heavenly birthday. So happy birthday, Rain. I mean, I wish I just could have heard you cry, looked into your eyes, and just see what you'll be like right now. Probably a terrible two, but that's okay. But yeah, I miss you so much, the time that I did spend with you, and yeah, until we meet again. But if you all are interested in learning more about that journey, please be sure to check out the description below, the playlist in there, and I'm pretty sure I answer every question that you have. And if you have suffered a loss, I am so sorry for your loss. I hope you have healed. I hope you have accepted what happened, and that you're able to just continue to grace the world with your presence, your love, and just continue to live life for Christ, So yeah, that's my whole spiel on that. I didn't mean to go all off topic with that, but nevertheless, I'm always, kind of mixed emotions at the beginning of the year. But last year, I also kicked off my Singleness series back in last January. So if you haven't checked those videos out, please do. And just in case you're wondering, yes, I'm still single, but that's okay. That's all right. That's all right. It's okay. Because we learned in that series that singleness is you being set aside. You are set aside, sister or brother, whomever watching this. You are set aside for a reason. Christ is trying to do some things in your life so that when he does bring your kingdom spouse, you're ready. You're ready. So live in your singleness, okay? Now, moving on to February, there was a huge ice storm that hit a lot of the southern states. And if you're from the South, we don't really see snow like that. Especially, that wasn't even snow, that was ice. Like, it was straight ice. I'm gonna include some videos. I was out of work for like a little over a week. I couldn't go nowhere, but I kind of love that, I'm kind of an introvert. I'm an extroverted introvert, You know what I'm saying? Like, so it didn't bother me that I had to be in the house and couldn't nobody come and then I couldn't go. It really didn't bother me. I needed that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm knowing it affected a lot of states in a major way. So I do hate it happen. You know what I'm saying? But we got hit with that huge ice storm. That was one thing happened in February. I wrecked my car in February. Yes, I ran into the back of somebody. Don't text and drive. Because, I mean, it could have been a lot worse. I know. I don't want to get no backlash. I already know it could have been a lot worse. But it wasn't. You know, it wasn't. So let me make it. Also came out with the Sex Talk series on YouTube, where I was sharing my journey, my testimony with homosexuality, with just my fornication, just being out here in these streets, and how God redeemed me. So if you haven't seen that, be sure to check that out. I just go into detail about what sex means to me and why I have chosen to abstain into marriage. March was kind of fun. I don't remember having any like true lows in March. Okay, you know what? Yes, I did, but we're gonna get to the lows last. First, I went to my very first pole dancing class. Now, I ain't gonna sit and say I just, you know, supported, but I went for somebody's birthday and it was fun. I mean, it was an exercise. It's a skill. It's a skill that your girl just lack. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need a lot of upper body strength that I just do not have. I do not possess the upper body strength. But shout out to you exotic dancers that do. Okay, so went to my first pole dancing class. That was super fun. You know, one-time thing. I probably won't do it again, but that's okay. Also, I went on a spring weekend getaway with some of my friends, the same friends that I went to the pole dance class with. We went to the coast for the weekend. We had so much fun. Went to the casino. We didn't gamble or anything. We just went and ate. And then we went to the beach. The beach in March, you know, that's always a good time. I always love a beach trip. So had a super fun time on that weekend getaway. And then a major thing happened in my brand. I became a first-time affiliate with Dr. Hygiene and their water flosser. So if you're in need of a water flosser, be sure to check the description below, because I do get a small commission if you purchase one. So on my channel in March, April-ish, I started posting these videos about dating. You know, things red flags and things women ignore and all of that kind of stuff. I was really projecting in those videos, okay? I had just gone through a split with somebody and I was not happy. I was mad and I was projecting in those videos, and you probably know that. I am sorry, but it's still some valuable information, so check it out. It's still some valuable information. Moving on to April, I took a trip to Atlanta with one of my high school classmates for her birthday, and we had so much fun. We went to the escape room, ate some good food, and just had a good time in our cute little Airbnb, so that was super fun. Another high in April is that Jax and my goddaughter experienced the beach for the very first time together. I took a trip to see my best friend and my goddaughter down on the coast. So we went to the beach in April, which was fun. So that was the second time I went to the beach in 2021. So this was a good year. Clearly this was a good year because I love the beach. If you know, you know. I love the beach. Next up is May, my birthday month. Your girl turned 26 and I celebrated my birthday weekend in NOLA, actually celebrating my cousin graduating pharmacy school. Shout out to you. So yeah, I was in NOLA that weekend, had a great time. Oh, we had so much fun. We went on a little boat ride and she had a little party afterwards. It was just so much fun. Oh, I can relive that weekend again, okay? And then for my actual birthday, I just got dressed up real cute and took myself to dinner, because why not? And then later on at the end of May, my little cousin graduated high school, first of her class, okay? Put some respect on her name. Val, yes. So I went home, attended her graduation and celebrated her for the weekend. And then moving on to June, I took her and 3 of her classmates, which were also top of the class. They, like, all 4 of them were like in the top 5. So your friends matter, okay? So needless to say, they deserved a reward. So me and one of my college friends that I hadn't seen in a while took them to Florida, Destin, Florida, and we had such a good time. We went kayaking, paddleboarding, boat rides, went to the water park, the beach. I didn't say a beach how many times? I done been to the beach 3 times in 2021, okay? I love that for me. I love that for me. Another fun thing I did in June was I went axe throwing for the first time, and your girl is a beast. I was really surprisingly good at it, so don't play with me. I'm not one of them. So yeah, that was super fun. I definitely want to do that again. And a low, I wrecked my car again. Yep, I did. But it wasn't my fault this time. A lady bagged into me. Her Jeep just sat right on my hood. So it wasn't a bad wreck. It wasn't a moving accident or anything like that. But nevertheless, I wrecked my car again. I know that car tired of me. Now, July was fun. It was filled with love. I had a lot of bridal parties and weddings to go to be exact, and one of them I was in. So now in August, I got my second brand affiliation, and I hit 100 uploads on YouTube. That is crazy. I had 100 videos, probably, I don't even know how many right now, but I did get the notification today that I hit 3,000 views on YouTube, so that's huge. So thank you so much for your support. September, my goddaughter turned 1. Oh, and her mama threw her the most epic 1-year-old party. The decorations were so cute. I just got to give y'all a slideshow real quick. Everything was just perfect. It was so cute. Of course, the kid didn't care, but everybody that was there, chef's kiss. Now, October was a rough month mentally. It was super busy with Vlogtober. I posted a dental hygiene vlog every single weekday. So that was really tough, but in the midst of it, it was very fun as well. I went to a lot of like birthday dinners, parties. I went to a 90s birthday party. It was Jackson State's homecoming, so the weekend is always lit. It was my high school homecoming, so that weekend was lit. And I actually got a chance to do my first speaking engagement at my hometown church, where I got to share my testimony. So that was, that was huge. That was huge. Don't get me wrong. I was finna downplay myself, but that was huge. And there was a fear I had to overcome, public speaking in front of people. I could sit here and do it at the camera, but I had a room full of people I had to speak and give a sermon almost, so that was hard, but I did it. So October was a great month in that sense. And then at the end of the month, I went to Virginia, which I have 2 travel vlogs on my channel sharing with you all everything I did. I was a true tourist, okay? Me and Jax went. So be sure to check out those videos. I'll link them here in the card section. And we're almost done, y'all. Stick with me. We're almost done. November started a breakthrough, okay? It was a very good month for me. I got clarity on what God was calling me to do here online with my business and my brand. So I really started to rebrand. I have a series going on right now behind the rebrand, which I've already put out 2 videos, and there's 1 more video coming to end that series. But if you want to know about that, be sure to check out that series. But I did my photo shoot and all of my planning and everything, and I do still have an announcement in a couple weeks, so stay tuned for that. Go ahead and subscribe. Okay. And then I took a trip to Memphis, and I went to the Millennial Tour, which they rocked the house. If you are a 90s baby, 2000, you grew up in that music era, it was so fun. Pretty Ricky, Ashanti, Soulja Boy couldn't come. Rest in peace, dog. Soulja Boy couldn't come. But other than that, it was still super fun. It was so fun, and it just took me back to the old days. Now, December was a really great month as well. I did, and I'm saying it's great, although the next thing I'm gonna say is like, how's that great? But I pretty much came to the conclusion that I do have seasonal depression. There's just some times where I don't feel like myself. I don't want to do anything. And it just gets the best of me sometimes, but I always show up and I show depression who the boss, okay, all the time. So I have labeled it as seasonal. So that was something I did just myself come to grips with, and I found that working out consistently helps me. If I just don't work out now just for my physicality, I work out for my mental state. So that was a breakthrough this past month. I received my complete brand kit, which I'll be showing y'all a lot more of that in the next behind the rebrand video. And of course, Christmas is in December. Jesus is the reason for the season. So I got to spend that with family, exchanging gifts. I got some really good gifts this year. I gave some really good gifts. But my family, I had a very good time with my family this year. So now that I've given you all a rundown of the few highs and lows that I've had from January to December of 2021, let's get into my vision board for 2022. So I didn't do a standard whiteboard, corkboard vision board this year. I decided to actually do a digital vision board to have on my lock screen. I feel like if I'm able to see it every single day, that I'm reminded of what I'm working towards. I found that in the past when I did do a, physical vision board, it really stayed in my closet. Like, I didn't want to put it on a wall or anything, so I didn't look at it. It wasn't a constant reminder, but digital is always with me. I always can have it as a reference. So I'm gonna pop it up here so you all can see what it looks like. So as you can see, there are a lot of pictures. I didn't want a lot of words because it's a vision board, it's for visual. I have written goals, but I wanted the actual visuals to go along with those. So just starting up top, actually I want to start on the bottom down here. To the bottom left, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. You can see the Bible there. Okay, God got to be the foundation. All right, point blank period. That's why I have it at the bottom, bottom foundation. Yep. To the right of that, you can see the @ symbol with a whole lot of hands. That is for an online community. I know God is calling me to an online space. I already serve a lot of online communities. This is an online community, but I have something coming up very soon that's going to be a little bit more personal for you all. So I'm super excited to announce that, so stay tuned. In the center of those two is a Spanish flag because I want to learn Spanish this year. Also to the right of that is fitness stuff because of course I want to remain consistent with working out for my mental health. Going over here to the far left are a lot of boxes, and this means relocation. I want to move this year. That's all I'm gonna say. Moving up from that one, you see two women having a conversation. This symbol's counseling for me. I want to go to therapy. I want a counselor. I just think I need it. I think everyone could benefit from it, and I definitely want to tap into traumas, past hurts, my childhood, and see why I am the way that I am and what I can do to be better. So that's a vision, that's a goal for this year. Also to the right of that is an iMac. I really want an iMac. I want an iMac so bad. Okay, moving on. I got some money stacked up here. This one picture of money signifies a lot of different things. Budgeting, that's a vision. I want to continue budgeting and staying under my budget. Okay, I want to save. At least 30% of my income, and I want to invest more. I want to invest more of my income. And then moving over here to the very left, I got a passport because your girl wants to travel out of the country for the first time this year, hopefully for my birthday in May. So I need to purchase my passport. I'm too old not to have one. I know, don't come for me, but I'm getting one this year. Because it's on my vision board. Beside that is perfume. This may be childish to some of y'all, but I have never been a perfume girl. But now I'm getting a little bit obsessed with perfumes, and I want to up my collection. I want to smell like I look good. Okay? So if you know of any good perfumes, comment down below. Thank you. To the right of that is a couple, I wouldn't mind dating. And then top right is my actual brand. Just a reminder of why I get up and do what I do, what God has called me to do. So yeah, I'm gonna keep that there as a visual, just to also show myself what I've worked so hard to achieve. Although I have all of these goals, I can't forget what it is that I've already done. And I hope that you too do the same. Alright y'all, so that is 2021 in a nutshell and my vision board for 2022. I hope you have found this video encouraging. Let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. Be sure to engage with me down in the comments. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and that bell next to it so that you don't miss my next upload. And I'll see you then. Bye friend.